Welcome to the Bootstrap project. In this video series, we are going to build this website. And this website, let's have a look on this website. At the top, we have this navbar is sticky to the top position. After that, we have this header and a background image. After that, we have this section, about us section. And here we have this block code element. And here we have this image. After that, we have this contact us form, and here we have our Google Map. And this section has a background image, and it is also sticky to the position. After that, we have this services section. I just have added a single 6 services, and I have copied and pasted the same text here. You can add as many as services you want. After that, I have this pricing section. We have different types of pricing for different types of users. We have $5 per month for beginners and for intermediate and for the professionals. And then we have this footer. And this website user is built with Bootstrap 5, and it is completely responsive. Let me show you what I mean. Here we go. All the columns stack on each other like this. This contact us form and this goes on top of each other, and this section also stack on each other on small devices, and this services section also stack. And after that, we have this pricing looking beautiful, and all our menus goes inside this button. Let's start building this website from the next video. Now it's time to set up our basic boilerplate for this project. So let's get to the getbootstrap.com webpage. From here, click here, get started. Now go to your desktop, and here create a new folder or name it as anything you want. I am naming it agency, and inside this folder, just create a two file. One is index.html, index.html, and another is style.css. Style.css. And open this folder inside your text editor. I am using Sublime Text Editor. Let me remove this first, and now let me open. So on desktop, we have named it as agency. So find for agency, and then we have this index page. Now we are on this. From here, we need to copy this starter template, copy this, and just paste it in your project index.html page. From here, change this title to RWD agency. Change it to RWD agency. Let me see, RWD web agency. And now we need to remove this H1, and we don't also need this comment, and we are going to remove this optional JavaScript plugins. And we are going to keep this script tag here and add some space here, and just add a link to this style sheet. So add a comment style sheet like this, and here link it style.css like this. Now let me save and open this page in your web browser. Here we go. We have a complete web page. That's it for this video, and we are going to start building this in the from the next. The first thing, here we need a top navbar. So let's get started by searching navbar on the Get Bootstrap web page. Search navbar here, and from here just copy this navbar, the first navbar. Copy this and navbar and paste it like this. Save and reload. Here we have this beautiful navbar. We don't need this for and we want these menus to be right aligned. So let's do that first. Remove this form and now reload. We have removed the form and now move this menu to the right side. So for that we need to change this class. On this UL tag, just change any photo to MS photo. Save and reload. Now all the elements are aligned to the right side. And we have some padding here and here. So change the container fluid to container like this and reload. Here we go. Now we need to change this title. Title is RWD Web Agency. So change it to RWD Web Agency. Save and reload. Here we go. Now the menus we have, first is home, about us, about, contact, price and service. So let's get so let's add this menu. We just need to copy this, change this link to, first we have about, first we have this home. Home is already there. Now change it to about, and we don't need this drop down. So remove this drop down li. Just remove this from here. And we also don't need this disable menu. So remove this item and just copy it and paste it like this. About, contact, service, and paste one more time, and here we have price table. Now reload and see. Here we go. We have added this and successfully. And one thing we have here, this navbar is fixed at the top and there is a border shadow at the bottom. So let's get to that. Go to this navbar and add this class shadow. It will add a shadow to the bottom. Now reload. Here we go. We have this beautiful shadow here. And now we need a sticky top class. We need to add a class here like sticky, not the sticky, it is fixed top. Like this. Add these two classes. It will make it fixed to the top and it will add a shadow to the bottom. Now we have everything that we need. That's it for this video. In the last video, we have completed this navbar and now it's time to move to this header section. So let's get started building this header section. Go to your text editor and just after the navbar, add the header comment. And here you add a div with a class of header. This is not the Bootstrap class. And let me show you. We are going to keep an H1 here, like it says responsive web design. Let me reload first. Here we go. We have this. There is a minor problem here. The fixed top class spelling mistake. Change it to like this, FIXED, fixed. Now reload. Here we go. The H1 is behind this and give it this H1 a class of display -1. Now reload. Here it is our H1. Now go to this style sheet and select the header class. And from here, background will be a URL like this. Let me copy the image from here Open image in new tab and copy this link. This image is coming from the pexel.com and paste this like this. Now reload. We have a background image. Now give it a height of 100% viewport height. Now let me reload. Here we go. We have this image. Now we need to make it look like this. So let's add some more styles here. Background repeat. We don't want it to repeat. Background position, we want it to cover or center. Center. Background attachment should be fixed. And background. What the other thing I need here? Here all background size will be our cover size. Now save and now reload. Here we go. Our image is added properly. Now the problem is that we have a black overlay here. So how can we add a black overlay? To add this black overlay, we can do it like background color RGB 0.5 and background blend mode will be multiply. That's it. Now reload. Here we go. We have this black overlay. Now we want to bring it to the center of the screen. So let me first add an ID will be a box, and inside this box we will place our H1. Now select this ID box. Here we need to add like this. So we need to select box like this, and it will have a background color, not the size. Background color like this. Now reload. Here we go. We have this background color. Now make the position absolute for this, and top will be 50% and left is also 50%, and translate is minus 50% and minus 50%. Let me reload. Minus 50% and minus 50%. Now reload again. Here we go. We have bring this element to the center. Now change the opacity of this to something 0.6. Not here. Reload here. Here we go. Now we need to add some padding inside this box. So add a padding of 30 px. Padding 30 px. Now reload. Now it looks something good, but it is not the same as we have here. So let's get here. Copy. Add a span tag here and add responsive inside a span tag, and here we can add some style like this. Letter spacing will be 10 px for this. And now let me reload here. Here we go. And let me show you. For this text also add a span again. Span with style and letter spacing will be 5 px here. And here will go the web design. Now reload. And we need to make the text inside this box. Give it a text center class. Now reload. Here we go. Now it looks exactly like this. Now we have completed this section also, this header section also. That's it for this video. in the last video, we have completed this header section. Now it's time to move to the About Us section. This About Us section takes 2 columns and it is inside a container class. And here we have a block code. So let's get started doing this. So here About Us section and a container class with a row, and this row is column LG6 on large device, and on small device it will take 100% of full width. So here we have this H2 tag, so copy and H2 paste it here, and we have a paragraph of Lauren, and now reload. Here we go. This paragraph text is something, we have this lead class, add a class of lead to this text, and it will make this text stand out. Now reload. Here we go. Now again add a paragraph of Lauren like this, and now reload. Here second paragraph here. Now it is a block code here. Now search for block code in Bootstrap, and where it is, here we go. Copy this block code and paste it here like this, and indent it properly. Now reload. We have some padding here, so add a class padding top 5. Here we go. We have padding here, and we also have a padding at this here at the top. So add a padding of to the container, padding y-5. This padding y will give a padding top and bottom of this 5 like this. Now we have our block code, and it is our block code. Now we need to add this image. So copy image link, and in the next column add this image like this. Now reload. Now this image is overflowing. To make this image fit inside the container or inside, make it 100% width, give it a class of class image dash fluid. Now reload. Here we go. Now this image will fit inside this box. Anything that is left, now nothing is left here. So let's move to this contact us section. Here we have completed about us section. That's it for this video. In previous videos, we have completed this navbar, and we have completed this header and this outer section. Now it's time to move to this contact us section. So let's get started building this contact us section. Here we have a comment like this: contact us section, or whatever you want, and this contact us section is again inside a container class, and we also need a row here, and this row will take 6 column on large screen, and it will take 12 column on a small screen, or on all small screens. Here first we have our H2 like contact us like this, and it is a contact us has a padding of bottom, not the top, padding bottom, and after that again we have an H2 that says this right here. Copy and paste. After that we have this form. So search for the form here on Bootstrap website. And from here, just copy this form and paste it like this. First thing, let me reload and show you how it looks. Here we go. We don't need this label and we also don't need this text. So first remove the labels and the text. Remove this label and also remove this text from here. Now we need a label here, a placeholder for email here. So change, add a placeholder, remove this now here, just here, remove this ID and this attributes and add a placeholder here. That's this email. Now reload. Here we go. Now change remove this label and change the type of it. The type for the second will also be a text and remove this ID. And here we need to add a placeholder that says again a name. That says a name. Remove this label from here. Save and reload. And now we don't need this checkbox. So remove this checkbox, this complete checkbox from here. Let me show this give. Save and reload. Now we have get rid of this checkbox, and now we have this text area here. So search for the text area here. Text area. Now copy this text area from here and just paste it just above the button like this and indent it properly. Save and now reload. Okay, we have this text area. This button is merging inside this text area. So give it a margin bottom of 3 like this. Margin bottom dash 3. And now reload. Now we want a button to be a full width, to take full width. Give it a class W100. It will make the button of take full width. Now that's it. Now we don't need this border radius to these elements. So remove this border radius, giving a class for this like rounded dash 0 like this. Now reload. Here we go. We have get rid of the border class. Now the second thing, here we have this map. So let's add the map. Go to the Google Map and search for your whatever map you want to add and just click share. From here, click this embed a map and copy this HTML. Now from just go to this second column and here we need to add this. Now save and reload our page. Just wait a second to load the map. It will take some time for the first time. Here we go. We have our map loaded here. Now this map is overflowing from the container, going outside the container. So change the width and the height. From here, height will be 100% and the width also will be 100%. Now again reload. Here we go. Now it takes 100%. It is not overflowing right now. Now it's time to indent it properly. So indent it like this and also indent this for like this. Save and reload. It will not change anything. Now the one thing left here is this background image. So copy this background image, copy image link, and give it this container a class. Not this container. Give this container a class of contact, and here we need to select the contact class. Contact. Now background image will be a URL like this. Now reload. Here we go. But we don't need it to be inside a container. We need it to be a full. So we need to change this. Remove this and just add a give here a class of contact and add it to the bottom of this container. Now reload. Here we have this background image here, and this text we need to change the color of this text. So you add a text light class here. Now reload. Here we go. And we need to add some padding to the top and the bottom. So add a padding here, dy5, like this. Here we go. Here properly added the padding to the top and bottom. Now it's time for make this image look beautiful. It is not like this here. This is not looking like this. So we need to add some properties to this. Let me show you how can we add. We can copy these properties, and add them here. Header will be this property, and the contact form will also take these properties like this. Now reload. Here we go. Now it looks beautiful. We have almost completed our website. Now it's time for this service section. Service section looks like this. And before we start making this, let me show you a resource for you. This Color Hunt website has a beautiful template, color template, and you can make a beautiful website using a single color template. And I am using this template to make this our website, and here I have used these two colors for this services section. So let's get started building this. Let me comment here service, and from here add a container class like this, and we have a row, and this row takes a column on large scale of 4 columns. Now let me give it a style and give the color of background. Background color will be this, and inside this column we have H2. This H2 says this web design, and we have some P element URL text. Now let me reload first. Here we go. Now on this row class, give it a text center. It will make the text to align center. Now copy this column, copy first column, and paste it like this. I change the background color for this to this, like this. Now reload. Here we go. And change the heading to this, like this. And now just reload it and add a padding. For this column, we are going to add some padding, px-5. It will add a padding to this column, and just add a p-5 class like this. It will add a padding on all sides like this. This color is looking something from this one. So let me choose it from here. The first color is completely different what we have chosen here. Here we go. This color and everything is now okay. Just add a padding top and bottom to this container. PY-5. Now load. Here we go. Here is beautiful padding. Now what we want to do, just copy these two columns, this one and this one. Copy them and paste them multiple times. It will make total of 6 columns like this. We have some more padding here. It is not just the 5. Again add a column, or we can add this row of adding PY-5 like this again. It will again add some top and bottom padding. It will increase here this gap like this. Now we have completed this beautiful section also. That's it for this video. In the last video, we have completed this service section, and now it's time to move for this the pricing section. So let's get started building this. And this pricing section is also in the container class. So let's add a container class here first. Let me comment it here like pricing section, and after that we need a container as a wrapper. Container, and this container has a row inside it, and we have a column on large screen, column on large screen taking up up to 4 columns. And inside this we have this card element. So search on this Bootstrap website for card, and here we can copy this card, copy this and just paste it inside this. And let me first indent it properly like this. Now save and reload. Here we go. We have this card, and we don't need this paragraph here. And here is an image. So let me copy this image link. Copy image link. You can add any image you want and change the dot to this source like this. And again now reload. Here our image is now appearing. Change the title to this. I copy and just paste here on the title like this. And after that we have these 3 features, and that 3 feature will be okay. And just remove this link and remove this link and add a bg of background info to this div. And here we need to, not here, just let me, we need to add by now text. By now, save and reload. Now we have this by now text, but it is black, but we want it to be a white text or a light color text. So light, not light text, light text should be a light color. Now reload. There we go. Now it is light. And then we need to make this text to be center aligned. So first remove the paragraph element from here. Remove this paragraph, and on this card or on this column we just need to add text center class. It will add, now all our text is center aligned. Now just remove this style attribute from here so that it will take full column, whole column width. Save and now reload. That's it. Now we need to link this. Just copy and just here and enter whatever link here should be our link, whatever your link will go here, and after that we need to add this pricing like this and just make it indent properly. Now reload. Now we have this link. Now there is a underline on this link. So add a class here. Class text dash decoration dash none like this and reload. That link now disappear. Now just copy this column from here to this point. Copy it and paste it 2 times inside the row. 1 and 2 like this. Now reload. Now we have this 3. Now we need to change this title and this, and we need to add some more feature. So first let's start from this third one. So to add more feature, just copy these 3 lines and paste it like this 1 and 2 times. Now reload. We have more feature here. We need to change the background here. The background here is it is like where the background color BG info to BG warning. Change BG info to BG warning. Now reload. Here we go. Now we need to some more feature here. First, let me change the title. Let me do it like for professionals. We have $19 per month, like this. Reload and see. Here we go. Now we need to add some feature to this. Copy this and just paste like this and reload. Here we go. Now we have some more feature in intermediate level or intermediate level. Let me change this. Change this. Enter me. What is this spelling beginner? And we have this intermediate like this. And then we have background here. So let me change it here. BG info to BG danger. Let me reload. Control set and BG info to BG danger. Save and reload. That's it. Now we have this beautiful pricing section here, and we need to add some padding to the bottom of this row. So we can add some padding on this row here or on this container. Padding bottom will be 5, or we can add a margin, whatever you want. Let's reload. Here we go. We have a padding bottom 5. That's it for this video. Now the last thing remain here is this footer element, and there are some minor changes to be done here. Let me show you. This second card is having a background shadow, some shadow inside background. So it looks like it is coming up. And after that, let me show you. On a small screen, we have a margin bottom here. A margin of whatever we will check it. So let me show you in our website. Let me in this layout. We need to add some margin bottom here also and here also, and then we need a margin bottom on this button, so that this map will not merge in this button. So let's get started doing this margin first. Margin on context section. So there is the context section. Here we have this context section. Services, and then we have this context section here. And on this first column, we need to add some margin bottom of 3. Let me now reload and let me see, is this working? Here we go. Now the this button and this map has some spacing. And the same thing we want for these 3 columns. So just go to this section where services, and we want this section. For each column, we want to add margin bottom of 3 here, and then here margin bottom 3, and then on the third one margin bottom dash 3. And these classes, and there will some gap. Let me show you. Here we go. We have now some gap here. And now the last thing that remain is this footer. So it is very simple to add. Just come to this section, and let me first remove this space, and then just add a footer. Come in and footer with the class of background dark and text light. Text will be center, and it will have a padding of top and bottom of 5. And the text we are going to add using a P element, and it will say this. So copy and just paste it, and remove this extra space and add a BR tag between them. And now reload. And now just reload this website. Here we go. We have this beautiful web section, and this website is now completely responsive like this. It will look like this on small devices. And one minor thing remains, that this font family I am using is not the same as Bootstrap giving us. So change the font family on font family to be Montserrat or sans serif. Sans serif, whatever it is. Like this, save, and now reload. Look on this font family, it will change. There we go. We have now changed our font family like this. All font family is now changed. That's it, and we have completed this beautiful project here. Like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.